Alright guys, welcome back to the shop today at GNS Designs and Custom Wraps here in Dekalb, Illinois. In today's episode, we are actually going to be printing some cornhole bags tournament, professional, might I say, because they're pretty long boards. And I created some designs, so let me show you what I've created and what we're printing out today. So there's a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about too, for those of you who never had actually used an HP 335, but they're pretty cool, I like it. So in this episode, you can see that I actually created these right here, got them all set up. And then let me scroll down here. So we got these all set up, put some pictures together. Customer, this is what he wanted. So I'm basically telling it to cut this huge box out, and these little gray circles right there, it's going to cut that out too, each individual one. Then I'm telling it also, not only that, but hey, I am telling it to actually also wipe. This thing is just a little quick for me. There we go. So now the circle here, I've told it to cut in the inside. The cool thing about the HP printers is it's got a barcode. So I can put this barcode in upside down, right side up, and it'll tell it to cut it out. It doesn't matter which direction it is. But one thing that you guys also have to know when owning an HP 335 or any printer in that matter, but I've seen it come with an issue a lot with this printer lately, is you need to make sure that when you are getting it all set up to go, ready to go, it's got a heater. So this heater right here, as you can see right now, I had an issue and it got hot, it curled up, and it bunched up right there. So some people use eco solvents, whatever you want to say, and which basically you don't have a heater around here and you let it gas out for 24 to 48 hours. So me, I was trying to go the quick way, and I like my printer, but sometimes you gotta waste material to get what you want going on. So what I mean is, the printer crashed on me. So I was trying to get it to go, and this is what happens when it crashes. So you can see right there, the heater caught the material, it bunched up, the printer head smashed into it. As you can see, it curled up all the way over here. So now I gotta fix it, pull it out, reboot it, and get it going again. So, but yeah, so there's pros and cons about having a big machine. So, but here we go. I'm gonna go fix this real quick, and I'll be back at it so you guys can see how it prints. Alright guys, so here's the result of what happens. So that right here is kind of sucks that happened, but you can see where it crashed into it, bunched all the material up. But you can see how much I had in there, and if I'm out here babysitting it, because I walked away just for 2 seconds, I swear I was 2 seconds away. I walked into my office, came back, and I heard a beep, ding, ding, ding. Hey dummy, I crashed on you. But anyways, so now I got all this wasted material. So this is just the pros and cons of having a printer. So you should be able to just plug and play, let it go, do its thing, but sometimes you got to babysit it. So what do you do? So now I get to cut this off, and now I get to use this section for cut some other stuff like regular decals. But about to take off here hopefully here soon. So the temperature is at 234 degrees, so it's a little high, but it should be fine. You can't even see it. There you go. While it's setting up, I will put you guys on hold a second, and we will knock this bad boy out in a few minutes. Alright, so we got the problem fixed, we got a print, you guys saw a print, here's what it looks like now. Kind of laid it up a little bit so you guys can see. So the cornhole right there. You see how the print is, it looks pretty good. It's on an 8-pass. I can go even further than that if I need to be, but right there in the end you can see the GNS Designs all in the back outfield. Woo! Sponsored myself, yeah! Just playing. Anyways, so I got myself out there. But yeah, so here it is. The next step is to lay it out on the board, and I'll show you guys how that is. So I'm going to cut this off right now, and I can show you how to cut that too. Hold on 1 second here. So basically, I got to move this. I'm going to tell this thing to move. There's a couple of other stickers I got for the car hospital so I can put on his truck, the owner's truck. So I'm going to advance it, move it along. And you can see that barcode I was telling you about, so I can tell where to print. Right there, those barcodes. And when I print it out, get it moving, and then I'm gonna tell it to cut. So I'm gonna tell it to cut. It's a little finicky sometimes. There we go. So then it's gonna go all the way down, and it slices it. Whoop, that's it. There we go. And I got this whole thing I gotta carry out by myself. Here it is. So that's it in a nutshell. So now I will show you guys in a little bit how to lay it on the bags table. All right, the next process is obviously we want from print, production, print, and then before I can even use the cutter, I need to go to this laminator. So I got the laminator all lined up underneath here. I got it up under here. I got it all up here. Next I got to cut it just a little bit because I want just enough here so it drags through it perfectly, which I probably could leave it. But then I got to take this laminate here, pull it out, which is a little tight right now, which I just tightened it up, which I guess I could probably loosen it, but loosen it up a little bit, cut it, start laminating it, and let the process go. So then I can take it over to there. Like I said, this barcode right here, this barcode, this will read it. It'll cut out everything that I need, and it'll be done just like that. So I'll show you guys the laminator in just a second. Alright, so this cutter is very finicky. You have to make sure that everything lines up perfectly, otherwise it will not cut it right. But I like it, it works really well. So right now it's reading every one of those black barcodes. So each individual spot, so there's a black dot right there, it's reading all the way up and around. So once ready, you can start cutting it all out. See, there's one right there. Gotta make sure it knows where it cuts it at, so that way it can tell where the cuts are. So racing the other side, I'm reading it, yep, it's there, move on. So in case you guys don't really know, but this is the HP Basic Plus, as it says right there, 54, which is, this is a lot better design versus the last one they came out with. It's got a better screen. I like that the cutter's on this side over here, which you can see right there. So now it's getting ready to cut. There we go. Cut this bad boy out. Let's roll. You know what I see right there? That's just money. Keep making money. I did 2 cuts on it, which was probably not necessary, but I wanted to make sure that it was able to be cut out. Alright, last but not least, cut those bad boys out. 1 there, 2, and 3. We are all done with these ones. That's it. It's going to make his little alarm saying it's done, can't find nothing. And that's it. So now I'm going to take this bad boy, and I'm going to move it all the way up because I don't need it right now. I'm going to pull these out later, but this is for tomorrow's job. So I got it all prepped, ready to roll. It looks pretty cool though. It's nice that everything works together. So you kind of saw the design process a little bit. You saw the print design part of it. Then you saw the laminating part of it. And then the cutting. So then we take all of this and we're going to put it on the the boards were in the other room. I can't even talk today. So they're in the other room. So you know what? For right now, until I get back to you, guess what? Spidey says, peace out. It's a wrap. Alright guys, we're finally towards the end of the video now where we're going to do these bags tournaments. Here's what it looks like originally. You can see that kind of looks like that. Wiped it all down, cleaned it up as best as I could. You can see a little stuff right here. But what we're going to do is what I already did right here. You can see this one right here. Looks pretty cool. And I'll show you guys what it looks like here shortly as soon as I stand them up. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to take this one and put it over there. Oh yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, so now basically what I'm going to do, since it's all been cleaned up, ready to roll, is you take this, and I'll show you real quick how this bad boy comes out here. So we turn this just a tad second so you guys can see what the heck is going on. So you're in the video. So I'm going to take this here, and like fold it down. Twist to the back, we don't need that. Line this bad boy up to the top here. So this is where we need to be at. Just like so. Push that down. Then I'm going to pull this back. Like so. Try to get the paper out of my video here. There's the top of it, that's the top there. Now that's all you gotta do really. Look at this. So we took this old board that you can see it's a little rough, but now it looks pretty good. Just a matter of time, a matter of seconds, and look at this. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Oh yeah. So now I'm going to peel this up just a tad bit on the corner here. Just like to get the material to move just a little bit more. Like so. You don't want too much of an overlap or overhang because people hang them up on the wall and stuff. It gets bumped and bruised or whatnot. So the only thing I got to do now is just take this, heat it up, cut out the sides, and now you can play a game of bags. So now all I got to do is just trim out the inside, like so. And that's it. There you have it. Give me 1 second now and I will show you guys what it looks like right next to each other side by side. Alright guys, believe it or not, these bags tournament tables did turn out pretty good actually. Here's what they look like. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification button. You know you want to see me on your next video. But here it is. Thanks again for watching. Till then, peace out. It's been a wrap.